Welcome to the Philippines, a republic in Southeast Asia located in the Pacific Ocean. This archipelago consists of over 7,600 islands with countless white sand beaches, stunning natural areas, and breathtaking waterfalls. We ourselves found it quite challenging to plan our travel itinerary since there are so many islands to choose from. In this video, I will share our ultimate 4-week itinerary, and hopefully this will help you to get started. So let's go! Our trip started in Manila. From Amsterdam, we flew to Manila for approximately 550 euros per person. We are at Amsterdam Schiphol Airport on our way to the gates. We're flying to Manila today with a total travel time of about 20 hours. This is including a layover in Jeddah. Manila is the capital and largest city of the Philippines, but since opinions on whether Manila is worth visiting vary, we decided to skip the city and proceed directly to our next destination, Coron. Coron is an island that belongs to the province of Palawan, and we stayed here for 3 nights. It is mainly known for its crystal clear turquoise lagoons, massive limestone rock formations, and pristine white sand beaches. You can go island hopping and discover the most beautiful lagoons and beaches, go diving or snorkeling and enjoy the spectacular underwater landscape, watch the sunset from Mount Tapias, and indulge in delicious food and drinks at one of the many restaurants in the city center. A few of our favorites are Le Voyage for breakfast and lunch, and Izakaya and Hermanos for dinner. Something we were really excited for was the expedition from Coron to El Nido. There are several companies that offer these expeditions, but we chose TAO Philippines. TAO works in collaboration with local communities, aiming to create a positive experience for both the locals and the travelers. They train local young men to become expedition leaders, guides, boat and base camp crew, cooks, farmers, and bamboo craftsmen, while local women become hostesses, masseuses, or managers. So during the expedition, you board a boat that takes you from Coron to El Nido or vice versa in 3 days. You spend around 6 to 8 hours per day on the boat, so you'll be spending quite some time sailing. Depending on the weather, you make 2 or 3 stops each day for snorkeling, and in the evenings you arrive at remote islands where you stay in beautiful bamboo huts right on the beach. Throughout the day, you can enjoy freshly prepared meals which are served on the boat or on the islands. If you can't get enough, you can opt for the 5-day expedition. Essentially, you follow the same route, but you spend the last 2 days at one of the base camps of TAO. Here, you can relax after being on a boat for 3 days, indulge in delicious food and drinks, and enjoy a relaxing massage. After the expedition, TAO crew members will drop you off in the center of El Nido, which is the next stop in our itinerary. Just like Coron, El Nido is located in the province of Palawan and offers stunning limestone rock formations, turquoise lagoons, and pristine white sand beaches. Furthermore, El Nido has a vibrant center with plenty of things to do. You can rent a scooter and visit the nearby beaches such as Dully Beach, Napkin Beach, Leo Beach, and Marimekmek Beach. You can go island hopping, visit Catlo Island, and enjoy the sunset at Las Cabanas Beach. Also, near Las Cabanas Beach, you will find Marimekmek Beach Bar, one of our favorite places in El Nido to eat and have some drinks. If you enjoy nightlife, El Nido won't disappoint. There are numerous bars where you can have a drink and party. A unique experience we had in El Nido was visiting the local casino, where island residents gather for a night of gambling. We think 2 or 3 days in El Nido is enough. From El Nido, we traveled by minivan to Puerto Princesa, from where we flew to the islands of Cebu. At Cebu North Terminal, we took a bus to Maya Port and then boarded a boat to our next destination, Malapascua. It was quite a journey, but definitely worth it. Malapascua is the only place in the world where you can dive daily with treasure sharks, recognizable by their long tail fins. Malapascua is still relatively undiscovered, creating a delightful island atmosphere. Locals are all out on the streets, chickens roam around, and there are no cars. The most popular activity in Malapascua is diving. You can dive with treasure sharks and explore other dive sites, which we can highly recommend. Additionally, you will find several beautiful beaches such as Bounty Beach, Langup Beach, and Bantik Beach, and you can enjoy the sunset at the Malapascua Lighthouse or Sunset Beach. About food and drinks. For breakfast and lunch, we opted for Evolution Beach and Dive Resort and Avila Beach. And for dinner, we went to Hippocampus and Angelina's. In total, we spent 3 days in Malapascua and really enjoyed it. So, our next destination was Moalboal on the island of Cebu. To get from Malapascua, you first take a boat back to Maya Port, where you can then take a bus or a taxi to Cebu North Terminal. From there, you take a taxi or Uber to Cebu South Terminal and catch a bus to Moalboal. The journey takes approximately 8 to 10 hours if everything goes smoothly. If you found this too much hassle, you can also choose to take a taxi from Maya Port directly to Moalboal. It's relatively expensive, but it saves you quite a bit of time. Moalboal, like Malapascua, is known as a diving and snorkeling destination due to the presence of beautiful coral reefs off its coast and the opportunity to witness the famous sardine run. The sardine run is a phenomenon where millions of sardines swim together in a massive group, creating a mesmerizing sight. That being said, diving or snorkeling are a must-do in Moalboal. Another fun and popular activity is canyoneering at Cawasan Falls. Additionally, you can relax at White Beach, enjoy a massage, and indulge in delicious food and drinks at one of the many restaurants. We can really recommend Shaka for breakfast and lunch, and Cugita and Fence for dinner. For this destination, 2 or 3 days is sufficient. From Moalboal, we traveled to Siquijor, a small island located below Cebu. To reach Siquijor, you can take a tricycle from Moalboal to the bus stop in the center of the town. From there, you take the Ceres bus to Bato Bus Terminal, where you then take a tricycle to Lilone Port in Santander. The only direct ferry to Siquijor to Llerena Port is operated by Mayo Shipping. Other ferries require a transfer in Dumaguete, a city on a neighboring island of Cebu. The Mayo Shipping ferry departs 4 times a week at 2 a.m., specifically on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. On Sunday, the ferry departs at 7 a.m. From Llerena Port in Siquijor, you can take a tricycle to your accommodation. This island is known for its beautiful beaches and stunning natural attractions such as waterfalls, palm trees, and rice fields. The great thing about this island is that it's much quieter than places like Coron and El Nido, allowing you to enjoy it even more. We spent 4 beautiful days here. As Siquijor is a small island, it is ideal to explore it by scooter. Rent a scooter and visit various waterfalls, including the popular Cambugay Falls, Lugnason Falls, Lokong Falls, and Cawasan Falls. Soak up the sun at Peloton Beach or Chubut Beach, or go snorkeling at Secret Beach. You can also make a quick stop in Tigbawan to visit the Lati Church and have lunch at 24 Restaurant and Burger Bar. Other restaurants we enjoyed are Luca Loco, Monkey Business, Baja Bar, and Runic. The final stop on our itinerary was Bohol. The quickest way to travel from Siquijor to Bohol is by taking the Ocean Jet Ferry. This ferry departs from Siquijor Pier and arrives at Tacbilaran Port in Bohol after approximately 2 hours of sailing. Bohol is a lush island and is particularly known for its chocolate hills and tiny tarsiers, also known as Philippine tarsiers, that reside here. Tarsiers can only be found in the jungles of Borneo and Bohol, so we were really excited to go and see them. Like Siquijor, Bohol is a fantastic island to explore by scooter. However, it is larger than Siquijor, so you'll cover more distance. You will find beautiful waterfalls on Bohol as well, such as Pahangok Falls, Cawasan Falls, Camugo Falls, and Can Umantat Falls. Ride through the Bilar man-made forest, visit the Chocolate Hills, go hiking at the Binabaye Hills in Alicia, visit Lobok River, and stroll to the Karapdapan rice terraces. We found White Beach in Anda and South Beach in Panglao, the most beautiful beaches on the island. When visiting Bohol, you have the option to stay on Panglao Island near the airport or on mainland Bohol itself. If you're seeking tranquility and natural beauty, we recommend staying on mainland Bohol around the Lobak River or in Anda. If you're looking for a lively place with numerous restaurants and nightlife options, Panglao Island is your best bet. Here you'll find large resorts, countless bars, and well-known fast food chains. Last, I want to mention Siargao. Even though we haven't been there, this island has been and still remains high on our wish list. Siargao is known for its countless palm trees, pristine beaches, trendy restaurants, and excellent surf spots. But since it was the rainy season on the island when we were in the Philippines, we decided to skip it and allocate more time to the other islands. If you're visiting during the right season though, or are willing to take the risk of encountering some less favorable weather, you absolutely shouldn't miss out on this island, since we've only heard good stories about this place. So that's our ultimate 4-week travel itinerary for the Philippines. I hope you liked this video or found it helpful, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. Also make sure you're subscribed to my channel with notifications on so you don't miss any future videos. I hope to see you for my next one. Bye!